So we are going to downtown Chicago and we are going to get some goodies from town. And I have my friend over here. Can you see my friend? Can you see my friend?
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm coming to you with a new video. Basically gonna be just summarizing my foundation year to you guys and then just rounding off with the feedback that I was given upon leaving foundation year. So like or graduating foundation year or passing foundation year, whichever one. And just kind of rounding it off with what I'm gonna do next. Now the way it started, it didn't start with just fashion design related stuff. It was a foundation year that catered for graphic design, illustration, people to do fashion textiles, people who are going on to do like other stuff. Foundation year we had various projects and stuff that we did.
Oh, especially with the cars going by. Beautiful.
So basically my foundation year was really kind of, it had to cater for everybody. So from September to December we were supposed to be doing like artsy related stuff. And you know, that wasn't for everybody, you know, so some people left. But January was what I looked forward to. So because I knew that in January we'll be starting fashion stuff, I held on, I endured. My fashion design period came with, so this is when things got really interesting for me in my foundation year. In January we did life drawing, even before January actually we did life drawing. We started doing pattern cutting, we did like a sculpture project thing, had like a fashion talk. Some people came and they showed us like some third year student or second year student, I think third year or second year students books, and it was really nice. So like towards the end of my foundation year we had to do like this whole project, and you know, with that project we had to have like a sketchbook thing. So I did this sketchbook and we did like various kind of like workshops prior to being given that assignment, so that we could know what other stuff to kind of include. So we had workshops like screen printing, not woodwork as such, but I think you could use wood if you wanted to. You go, you know, to the woodwork or the wood workshop. We could do sculpturing, we could do laser on like, you know, specific fabric. There were so many workshops that we had at uni that we could use towards our final piece. I think we had to use at least three workshops to complete our piece. So in my whole year, when it came to drawing like fashion design figures with that, I basically used the same figure, and I really want to move away from that. It made me not have that authentic kind of unique to figures. So they ended up just kind of being just flat instead of being like live. And I didn't really use like other colors. I just always used pencil for my figures. The feedback that I got as a whole was that the stitching was really good, my garments were really good, my ideas, they liked the ideas, but one thing that I really fell with was my sketches. we're not seeing communication through your figures. So basically with fashion design, if I'm gonna make a woolen jumper, I've got to be able to show that this is a woolen jumper using by the way I sketch, by the different multimedia that I use, whether it be watercolors, paints, shadowing, and all of that stuff. So I really want to kind of teach myself that before first year starts, because then when first year starts, it will kind of be a little bit more easier for me, or not as like like, you know, overwhelming. So I want to start doing that right now, because when I look at my life drawing, it's really not proportionate. You know, it needs some work. And this was one of my life drawing pieces that I did. We can definitely tell that there's some improvement that is needed. So I'm going to be practicing. I found an amazing teacher on YouTube, and I'm basically going to be going along with her lessons because she has steps. I'm going to be going with her step-by-step lessons. I basically work for a company, and they do male clothing. So, oh, and it's an amazing company. It's called Godic. So check them out. It's a male company. So I want to be able to do male sketches and female sketches. And I'm glad that I went into foundation year. I was able to experience so many things. I was able to just know what it is to not sleep, to do this coat, because this coat is longer than me. You know, I'm quite small. I think I'm like 4'9" or 4'11". That's a secret that I've just told you. So I'm pretty sure, and this coat was really long. It's mad it, but I wanted to just round off and just introduce a new thing that I want to do. I want to learn how to draw figures of life. So I don't know about you, but I personally want to learn how to communicate through drawing. I want to be able to say to a company in the future,
hi, okay, so here's the fabric that I have for you. Okay, I want, you know, a woolen jumper. I want maybe suede pants. I maybe want, you know, 2 pairs of jeans.
And for them to be able to see that, okay, this
sketch is jeans. Okay, this is wide leg trousers made with the chiffon fabric.
You know, I want to be able to communicate, not only just to know what I want to do, but just to be able to communicate with even somebody who doesn't do fashion design. You know, I want to be able to show that this is suede, this is wool, this is knit, or this is, you know, cotton, this is silk. You know, I want to be able to communicate. I'm hungry to know more, and especially knowing like different fabrics, different kind of makeups of fabrics and stuff like that. I want to know. You see, this kind of thing. This is what happens when you don't know how to communicate with drawing. You draw really skinny legs that are not realistic. I want to be able to draw realistic drawings, guys. If you want to know more about my foundation year, do say down below. If you have any questions, do say. I'm going to be sharing quite a variety of stuff, but I'm going to make sure that I try and stick with this series of figures, being able to draw male figures, being able to draw female figures, and see where it goes. Really do, guys. Hope you enjoyed this little segment. Really do. Bye! Oh, there's no singing in this vlog. In this video, there's no singing. Although I wanted to sing, but we're not going to sing today, you guys. We can't be singing all the time, you know? Oh, yes we can. Yes, we can sing all the time. My mother is telling me that I'm making this video too long, so I've got to go now. Yeah, bye guys.